Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna, also known as Keto in Canada, and I come to you from my home during COVID-19 because that's where we're all at, aren't we? Today, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel where I talk all about my journey of health and wellness, and talking about diet, fitness, family, and overall health and well-being. So yeah, give me a like and a subscribe. I would love that. If you can, comment down below where you're from. I would love to know. And if my sound sounds kind of weird, I already tried to record one video and the sound was so funky. I don't know where the little weird waffly sound's coming from. Maybe my toes on the glass to my window. I don't know. Or my chair. It's kind of crinkly, but anyways, on my last video, which was a big update video, I thought that I'd be back with a second video a lot faster, but here I am. And it was a question about my fitness journey. A lot of people were wondering how my fitness journey was going. So for those of you who don't know, I started keto in keto, which is the ketogenic diet, back in December of 2016. And for an entire year, I followed the ketogenic diet very, very strictly. Actually, for 1,000 days, I did without having any off-plan meals. But during that first year, I didn't do a lot of exercising. I just continued, the weight just melted off. But after a year, I felt like I didn't really see the body that I wanted when I looked in the mirror in terms of muscle. I felt like very skeletal. Anyways, and so I decided to start working out with a trainer. So I worked out with my trainer, Nate. I live in Woodstock, Ontario, Canada, and that's where he lives. And so I started working out with him 3 days a week, and my kids are screaming. Started working out with Nate 3 days a week for an entire year. And during that year, I didn't lose any weight. Nate encouraged me to eat more calories. So I think that's partially why, but when you're trying to build muscle, eating food is a good thing. And so I worked out with Nate for a whole year, and then I continued working out with him solely for about another 6 months. And that's when I started to feel like a little bit of conflict. I had conflict with work at the time, and I just felt like I was always splitting priorities, and my kids are still screaming. Still crying. Anyways, I felt like when I was working out, I should have been doing other things, and just got a little bit stressful trying to balance everything. So I started working out with Nate just on Saturdays, and I didn't sever that relationship, but unfortunately I just couldn't continue the way that it was during the workouts. Oh my God, it's my chair that's creaky. During those workouts. So I miss seeing Nate all the time, but so I still kept doing my workouts on Saturdays, which we called Saturday Smash. And then I started going to the gym. Oh my gosh. Hi, Steve.
Are you like doing a live
It sounds like World War II back there.
Are you doing a live feed?
I'm not doing a live feed. I'm just re-recording it because the last one, it sounded weird, and I think it's my chair.
What's your supper?
Ribs, but I need to record this YouTube video first. Okay?
Well, what am I giving the kids?
They're gonna eat ribs, maybe, or you can feed them whatever you would like. Okay, can I keep recording my YouTube video now?
Yeah, I guess I can talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later. We live in the same house. It's okay. I'll see you. Now I don't remember where I was even at.
I got a new pair of pants coming.
Anyways, I ended up doing 75 Hard in the spring. That's a program from Andy Frisella that includes 2 workouts a day for 45 minutes. One has to be outside and one has to be indoors. And that's kind of where all this everything started coming to a head in terms of finding balance. And so I started going to the gym a lot. In the last 6 months of 2019, I went to the gym over 120 times, I think was the total, somewhere around there. At least over 104 times, because I ended up getting my gym membership money back from work. And that means you have to go a total of twice a week or 104 times within the year. So I busted my butt. I was using an app called the Fit Plan app. I'll put a link in the description down below if you want to check it out. And I was doing programs, one from Lynn Lowe's and a couple from Katie Crew. Katie Crew is my favorite. She's so nice. She actually even had me come up to Toronto and we did a workout together. Fluffy or something. We did a workout together and she's pregnant now and lovely. So check her out. And now Steve's peeing, so I hope you can hear him peeing in the background too. This is my life. That is a loud pee. Okay, I'm so sorry for everyone who had to hear that. Is he still going? Steve, I can really hear you peeing on my video. Anyways, so I started working out at the gym 6 days a week, basically following these programs, and was getting really strong. I was working towards doing my chin-ups, and my push-ups had gotten so much better, and basically my fitness journey has never stopped. Even Steve is like, how are you still going to the gym? Like, he's like, I don't even know how you are still working out. But anyways, and then everything with COVID-19 kind of snuck up here and my gym shut down. Nate shut down, and I have been doing at-home Zoom workouts with Nate actually 4 days a week. He's off this week, but so the story is, yes, I started working out back in December of 2017 and I have not stopped. So 2.5 years of consistent workouts. No, I do not look like a fit person yet. My body has definitely changed in terms of adding muscle. I have seen small differences that I can pick out. Like I used to have like where my butt is. I used to have like a second butt. Like I would have like a butt and then a little skin fold there. That's completely gone. So I feel like my butt is slowly growing in a nice way. I have my leg muscles are really strong. My core is definitely strong. Sometimes people are like, you have a six-pack, but I think my stomach is like still too flabby to really see the six-pack there, but I feel like it's there underneath the fat, right? And so that's where I'm at. I'm thinking of starting up a new fit plan to do at home during this whole COVID-19 thing, which I hope you are making out okay with. I know there's a lot of people who have lost jobs or whose partners have lost jobs, and me personally, I'm still working. I'm working from home 100%, except I'm expected to go into the office occasionally, and I really don't like going. I haven't even been in any grocery stores or basically anywhere over the last 8 weeks, which is just crazy. And additionally, Steve is still working, so that's good. And I know some people have asked for an update on that. He lost his job a while back, and I did a video, and he ended up being off work for I think 8 weeks, and then he ended up finding a job, and now he's been at that job for over a year now, which is great. And yeah, so I mean, that's where we're at. That's where we're at right now. Still just, you know, it kind of sucks when you go to the gym consistently for so long and then it shuts down and you have no other options and you're like, oh my God, I worked so hard to get to this place of motivation. But you know what? It's still there for me, and home workouts are really hard for me to do. The other day, yesterday, I was doing a home workout with Nate and my kids just kept fighting and I had to stop. And I feel like that was an excuse in the moment to stop, but it just got so frustrating. And then I sat on my dining room coffee table and cried while looking at my kids like, are you kidding me? I spend so much time getting their school done, cooking them food, making sure that they're doing well and that their mental health is well, and that, you know, they're getting adequate time with me and with their dad. And then it's like you get to a point where you just need your 30 to 40 minutes of peace and quiet, and they are ripping each other's heads off, and you feel like you have to go up and intervene. And unfortunately, and then I ended up shutting off the Zoom video because I kind of hit a wall. It's not perfect, right? But that's okay. Anyways, that's my update for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope to bring you some new content. I'm gonna make ribs right now. Maybe I will record a video and show you how I'm going to do those, which is probably, 4:30. Might be a late dinner today, but that's okay. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.